Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Umar, and today we'll be covering the Microsoft Teams control bar. So without wasting any time, let's crack on. All you do is you find a Microsoft Teams icon to join the meeting, or if you've been sent a link in your email, you can join it via the email link and it will still open the Microsoft Teams. So you find your Microsoft Teams option icon, you click on it. As you can see, I've double clicked onto my Microsoft Teams option. It will open up Microsoft Teams for you. You need to make sure that you are in the calendar tab option, nothing else, if you are joining the meeting from the Microsoft Teams. Before we join the meeting, may I highly recommend that you update your Microsoft Teams, that it is up to date. So if you click onto the avatar, as I have done, and check for updates, and it will check for updates, you know, sometime it could take 2 to 3 minutes. Once it's updated, and then you click onto your avatar again, I want you to go into your settings and I want you to make sure that this option is enabled. It says turn on new new meeting experience. Make sure this is highlighted. Once this is selected, you can just close it after selecting it. Once you've done that, then you need to come onto the meeting you want to join, either via a link, or if you have the meeting showing in your calendar, click onto the meeting calendar, click here to join the meeting. Once you join the meeting, it will open up this window. You can join the meeting. As soon as I click on to join, voila, it will open up this screen. So when you are on this screen, as you can see, you have the control bar on the top right hand side. Sometimes this control bar could write even in the middle of your screen, but if you've updated your system, then it should display on the top right hand side. The first option is a leave option. If you want to leave the meeting by the end of the meeting, if you want to leave it, just simply click on it and it will leave the meeting. The next option is share content. It's a box with an arrow key pointing upwards. As soon as you click on it, it will change the arrow downwards and it will give you further options. You can either select your whole desktop or just up one window. When you select the whole desktop, under the desktop, it means any activities you do, you conduct, all members should be able to see whatever you're doing on your desktop. Or if you just want to share a particular file, then you can select a PowerPoint or a Word document. Right above it, there is an option that says include computer sound. That's very important. If you are sharing an audio or a video file with the members who are in the meeting, then you need to make sure this option is enabled. So all you do is you make sure this option is enabled. If it's not enabled, they should be able to hear the video or the sound which you are sharing. So I'm going to disable it. Click on the icon again to remove the menu. It's done. And then the next two icons are the microphone and the camera. If I click onto my microphone, it's saying your microphone is muted, which means nobody should be able to hear you, and my camera is also disabled. During the meeting, we recommend that you mute your microphone and you disable your camera. If you've been asked to say something, make sure your phone is not muted. There isn't a line across it before you start speaking. Then you have the 3 dots option. That's very simple. These options are not related to today's meeting, so I would only cover the device settings. In case if you are having issues with your microphone or with your speaker, then you select the first option, you select the right camera and the right microphone. Once selected, you can close the option and that's it. Right next to it, you have the breakout rooms. What it means is, then again, it's not related. In case if you want to further break our meeting room to a different brainstorm sessions, so what we can do is we can select this option and then we can create further rooms. But then again, this isn't related. The last 3 options, they are related. I will start with the first one, show participants. It means if you click on this, it will tell you how many members are during the meeting. Right next to it, you have the chat box or the conversation box. So in case if you want to ask a question or if you want to write a question for the members or for other members to see, then you have to type whatever you wanted to type and make sure you click onto the send. If you don't click on to send, it will not appear. Okay, and at the same time, if the GS office or other members would like you to see something and they said that they've shared it on the chat box, then you need to be in the chat box option before you can view it. And the last option, it's raise hands. if you want to say something during a meeting and we would like you to raise your hand, you can do that by, can you see the hand raise sign and a smiley face icon? You click on it or you bring your mouse over it and you select the raise hand button. As soon as you've selected the raise hand button, let me go back into the participant window. Right next to my name you can see a hand, which means that I want to say something. And once you've said whatever you wanted to say, you can click on the icon again and you can just press lower your hand and it will remove the hand right next to your name. Thanks for listening. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask the GS office. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.